So the book that I have chosen is The Perfect Present by Fiona Roberton. Chapter 1, The Night Before. Henry was too excited to sleep. He was thinking about the enormous pile of birthday presents waiting for him downstairs and trying to guess what Spot had gotten for him. He was guessing in alphabetical order and was currently at tea. Is it a trip for two to Timbuktu? No. Is it a totem pole? No. A trampoline? No. What Spot had actually bought Henry was a fishing rod. Whenever they passed the window of Mr. Angling's shop for anglers, Henry would push his nose up against the window and gaze longingly at it. If only it was mine, he would sigh. Spot couldn't wait to see Henry's face when he opened it. It was going to be the perfect present. Chapter 2, The Surprise. Morning came and Spot and Henry raced down the stairs. Henry ripped open all of his presents from his mom and his dad, his sister Olivia, and his aunts and uncles and cousins. He was just about to open Spot's present when, ding dong, the doorbell rang. Henry's grandpa had just arrived, and they had brought a strange and wobbling present with them. They carefully placed it on the floor in front of Henry. Then there was a loud and sudden woof, and out burst a dog, Henry yelled. With a waggly tail and a soft wet nose and a warm furry tongue, he's perfect. He ran straight to the garden to teach the dog some fantastic new tricks. Spot followed them out to the garden. But you haven't opened my present yet, he said. But Henry wouldn't listen. Spot was miserable. Henry's always wanted a dog, and now he has one, he thought. I might as well just not be here. So he left him a note to say goodbye, and quickly packed up all of his things. It's dark outside, and it started to rain. He shut the door softly behind him and set out on the long journey back to his old house. It was still raining when Spot came to a river. His suitcase was too heavy to fly with, so he jumped in to swim across instead. But the rain made the river too fast and too strong, and Spot tumbled away down the stream. He desperately grabbed at the branches of a tree, and the river swept past him. He clambered unsteadily to the top. The rain carried on raining, and the river rose to meet him. Spot was stuck and didn't know what to do. Chapter 3, The Rescue. Meanwhile, Oh, Spot! Oh no! Spot had almost given up hope when he suddenly heard shouting in the distance. His heart jumped. Henry had come to find him. But then he heard barking too, and his heart sank. The dog was with him. There was a flash of light, and the dog slowly came sniffing over the hill. The barking noisily, he rushed along towards Spot. Wait! Shouted Henry, but it was too late. With a single bound, the dog jumped into the river, and immediately sank like a stone. Spot knew what he had to do something. He dove straight in after the dog and caught him by the collar just in time. But now they were both in trouble. Spot was too tired and the dog was too heavy, and they both began to sink. Then somewhere up above, they came and heard a strange whizz, plop, and then Spot felt a sharp tug at his neck. He looked up and there was Henry, holding a brand new fishing rod and smiling. Oh, Spot, said Henry, I was so worried about you. Why did you leave? Because I didn't think you needed me anymore, said Spot. I thought the dog was your perfect pet now. Spot, Henry said, I will always need you, and you will always be my perfect pet, no matter what. But perhaps, he said, the dog can be our perfect pet. I would have never found you without him. Spot looked curiously at the dog. I've never had a pet before, he said. You'll love it, Henry told him. Pets are excellent. So, asked Spot hopefully, do you like your birthday present? Spot, Henry replied, it's absolutely perfect. The end.